Hello, hello, how are you? I am back again and today I thought I'd share my 5 most complimented Jo Malone perfumes. In case you haven't seen any of my videos before, I am a big fan of Jo Malone. I love their perfumes, love their bath and body products, and I just think they are a gorgeous British brand who make like beautifully chic and elegant and quite simple but just wonderful perfumes. Like sometimes you don't need loads of bells and whistles and complexities. You just need a couple of ingredients which beautifully work with each other and just, I don't know, let the ingredients and the quality of the ingredients just sing. And that is what Jo Malone do. So today I'm going to share my 5 most complimented perfumes. And I am going to start with, not that one, how embarrassing. I am going to start with another one from the Cologne Intense collection. I'm going to start with Dark Amber and Ginger Lily. This is such a gorgeous perfume. It's ambery, it's warm, juicy berries, it's lily, it's just like woodsy, warm, sweet, just quite intoxicating, mysterious, very unique. You really smell it. It's very like kind of quite night blooming-y, and it's just a real compliment getter. You know, when you're like, people are like, oh my god, are you wearing Dark Amber and Ginger Lily? And you're like, yes I am. And you know, when you're like, I know I smell really good. This is one of my absolute favorite perfumes from them. I think it's gorgeous and it really does kind of pack a punch. It smells really like, it's quite strong, but it's also very elegant. And I think a lot of the times when you're wearing quite an elegant perfume, they're generally like quite soft and subtle, but this is like, I don't know, it's got a bit more punch and it's just a fabulous perfume. It's one of my favorites. It's got great longevity. It's just a gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous cologne. I love it. So that is my first one, and I would say that is a compliment getter. Next, I would say Pomegranate Noir. This has some similarities with Dark Amber and Ginger Lily, but I would say this one is more dark, juicy, and woodsy. This one is great on men and it's great on women. I would say if I wear it and if my boyfriend wears it, I would say he probably gets more compliments on it than I do. I don't know why. I just think it's like gorgeous on both, but I think, I don't know, I think it's really, really, really sexy on a man. It is absolutely gorgeous. It's woodsy, it's dark fruity, it's like berries and I don't know, it's just gorgeous. It's such a good fragrance and it's got this gorgeous greenness to it and it's just quite magical, and it's great in the summer, great in the winter. It is quite masculine, but like in a really like powerful way, and it's just really good. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. It's so good. In fact, I'm gonna tell a secret. This was actually my boyfriend's bottle, and I was so jealous of him wearing it that I kind of stole it. So don't tell him that it's actually his, because he might wonder where it is. Okay, the next one I'm going to say is a great compliment getter is Velvet Rose and Oud. Now, I love red roses. It is actually my favorite ever Jo Malone perfume. However, it's Velvet Rose and Oud, which I feel really gets the compliments because I feel like it's quite mysterious and it's very luxe. Whereas like Red Roses is like a gorgeous rose-filled kind of fresh perfume. This is a lot more like, it's a lot more of a treat. It's kind of quite, it's got more kind of sweet notes. It's a bit more Turkish delight. It's just got a little bit more like mystery, pizzazz. I don't know, it's just gorgeous. It's so Moorish, it's so addictive. It's got a gorgeous sweetness. It's got a gorgeous kind of like dark rose feel. It just really gets the compliments. It's really like, what are you wearing? Because it is so unique and it is so Moorish and just really addictive, and you just want to keep smelling it because it's so good. Yeah, the Cologne Intense collections do tend to be a little bit more rich and strong as well, and this is quite a potent one. Like, it's not a bit of a wallflower perfume. It's really like, hi, I'm here and I smell fabulous. I love this one. It's so good. And yeah, even though Red Roses is my favorite, I think Velvet Rose and Oud is the one that gets the compliments. It's just got this warm, smoky, rosy sweetness, and it just, there's something about it which just makes me think of Turkish delight, and it is absolutely fantastic. So that is my next one. And the next one, I would say is a little bit more subtle. It is Poppy and Barley. This is gorgeous. It is a little bit more of a daytime perfume. It's just really unusual. It's got these gorgeous florals, but it's also got this kind of like warm earthiness. It's almost like vetiver, but it's a bit more barley-esque. It's quite wheaty, it's quite earthy, it's really beautiful. It's like warm and summery. It is a little bit more subtle than some of the others, but it is really special, it's really unusual, and it's so unique, which is I think why it's such a compliment getter. It's called Poppy and Barley. It's absolutely gorgeous. It's got a lot of rose notes in, but it's also got like, I don't know, kind of quite a wild flower and hay kind of feel. It's really, really special. I love it. I'm so happy that it is part of the Jo Malone permanent collection, because at first it was a limited edition and now it is with us forever, and it's absolutely stunning. And then my final one is one that I don't actually have because I have run out. That's how much I've worn it, and I'm a little bit torn, so I'm kind of going to do a bit of a twofer because neither of them I have anymore. I actually have some of the Bath and Body products of one of them, but first of all I'm going to talk about Blackberry and Bay. It is beautiful, it's juicy, it's warm, it's fruity, but it's also very green. It's great for men and women, and it's just really juicy, elegant and delicious, and that is a great compliment getter. It's a real crowd pleaser. If you're buying a gift, I would say Blackberry and Bay is a really good one to consider. And the other one that's a huge compliment getter is Lime Basil Mandarin. And now this is probably a bit of an obvious one because it is one of their best-selling perfumes. However, it's still so good, and every time you smell it you're like, oh, I know what you're wearing and I love it. Do you know what I mean? It's like, it's really zesty, it's really bright, it's really green, it's really herbaceous, it's fun, it's sparkling, it's just so elegant and glorious, and I think everybody knows it, everybody loves it. And if you're like me, you might have had a bottle in the past and run out, but you still know that feeling, and I think it's that feeling and almost that nostalgia for the brand that you love so much that makes it such a compliment getter, because everybody's like, I know that perfume, I love that perfume, I've run out of that perfume, I need another bottle of that perfume, and it's so good. And again, it makes a really good gift if you are shopping for somebody else. I would say the best gifts to buy for another person, I know this is another video, but if you are shopping for somebody else, I would say the best ones are either English Paraphrenia, because it's a really like universally loved fruity floral, Lime Basil Mandarin, because it's a gorgeous, uplifting, zesty citrus fragrance. Blackberry and Bay is also really good. Wood Sage and Sea Salt is a little bit more subtle, but you just can't not love it. And also Myrrh and Tonka is a really good gift because it's creamy, it's warm, and it's just really easy to wear, but like it is also like very special. It's really good. Anyway, that is my video. They are my top 5 Jo Malone compliment getters. And yeah, what are your favourite Jo Malone perfumes, and which ones get you the most compliments? Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you again soon. Have a lovely day. Goodbye.